guys, so for today's video we're going to be testing out the Clarisonic foundation brush head. So I don't know when this comes to the UK, but I've been searching for this for ages and I've only just found it. So I bought it on Current Body and I bought it for, how much did I buy it for? I think it was £32, but on the website they did have 15% off as well, so I'm really chuffed about that. It is compatible with all the Clarisonic devices, so I have the Clarisonic Mia 2. I'll also leave my review that I done on the Clarisonic, I think it was about a year ago maybe, so I'll leave that in the little eye as well. I am doing a video soon, I think it's like, is it the Foreo that it's called? I'm going to do like Clarisonic versus a Foreo, so I'll give my whole opinion on what I think of the Clarisonic later to come, but obviously I just want to test out the Foreo a bit more before I sort of give my thoughts on it. So like I said, obviously it retails £32 and it fits all devices. So I had the Clarisonic Mia 2. Did I say that already? I can't remember now. But yeah, so I'm just going to pop the foundation brush head on. So when you open up the box, it says to avoid eye area, and it just says clean brush with each use with soap and water. Obviously kind of a given. So this is what it comes like. It comes with these clear cases like it usually does. So I'm just going to pop this on the Clarisonic. I don't find that these are easy to get on at all, or easy to get off even. So see, this is what it looks like on. I'm a little bit, it's really soft actually, like I'm excited to try this out. So let's just read the little pinpoints. So it says, perfectly blends any stick, cream or liquid makeup, covers blemishes and scars more effectively. So we'll test it out because I've got a few scars going on down here and stuff. Absorbs less product than a sponge. Quick and mess-free application. Works with concealers, primers, blush and highlighters too. I've already put on my primer. I wish I didn't now. And it is hygienic solution. Okay, so like I said, I've already got primer on, but we're going to put it on with the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint in the shade Shell. So this is a pretty thick consistency, so I'm excited to see how this blends out. So this is what it looks like on the back of the palette. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I wonder if you can like dip your brush in and then go in. I don't know if I want to do that actually, because I might feel like I might pick up too much product. We'll do it on one side. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to wipe a little bit on. So it's meant to blend better as well, so obviously using less product. So I'm just going to turn this on and just blend. So obviously I've got a lot of redness on my cheeks as well. Okay. I feel like I put quite a chunk of that on, and yeah, it's blended into nothing. So I am going to take a bit on the brush and just take it on this side now to see if we get on better with doing it like that rather than putting the product on the face. Oh, this is super weird. Okay, I feel like that's a lot better now. I don't know, like it just does not look blended at all. Like I feel like it's just a hot mess. It is not looking good. Not looking good at all. It looks really dry for some reason, and I quite like this foundation. I don't have a problem with it. I don't really know what to do at this point now because I'm not liking how it looks. I don't know, it just looks a bit uneven. Maybe I need to just go in and keep blending. I think that's what we're just going to do, so let's just go ahead and just keep blending, I guess. I don't know, I feel like I've used quite a lot of product just on that cheek, and on the video that I watched she was like putting it on the face and then buffing it in, so I don't understand why I've done that on this side and it's literally covered absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more on this side. I feel like that's enough with the beauty blender or a brush, so I don't understand why. But when she was doing it in circular motions in the video as well, so obviously that's how you use it. like I'm still getting a lot of redness through on here. So if it's meant to cover that much better, then it's clearly not doing that good of a job. And this foundation is like full coverage, like it's thick. And I've squirted all of that out onto the palette and I've basically used it all. Don't know, but we're going to finish up the forehead. My forehead looks really, really nice. I'm just, why won't it cover this part of my cheek? Like, I'm just baffled. Like, I feel like I've applied so much now and it's just not covering it. This is like my third layer just to cover up my red cheek. Right, so still redness peeking through on this side. This side's absolutely fine. I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit flustered that this cheek's just not having it. But I've used basically everything that was on the palette. I've scraped it off as much as I could. I feel like my forehead looks really, really nice. It looks really, really, really nice, in fact. But other than that, I just feel like it looks like this or here. Just doesn't look really like... I feel like I need a bit of moisture into it. So maybe like a little bit of like Urban Decay setting spray will sort of fix that. But yeah, not too bad, but not the best. Maybe, even though it says it works with cream products, maybe it's a bit more better with like liquidy products. But I'm going to go ahead and cream contour as well with it, but I'm just going to apply concealer and then I'll be back to do that. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? So I've applied concealer to the forehead and the nose, so obviously you can't get near the eye area, so I'm actually going to see if I can blend it out with this. Obviously it's a little bit darker for my skin tone, but I'm out of my favourite concealer and this is the only one that I've got that I really like. So yeah, I'm going to blend that out with this. Yeah, it's done a good job of blending that concealer out. I feel a little bit funny on my nose, like it was really like tickling my nose. But yeah, I mean, it looks absolutely fine. Obviously the shade's just completely wrong. So what we're doing next, cream contour. So hold on, let me grab it. So I'm going to take the Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Sticks. I absolutely love this. If this goes wrong, I know it's not this because this is like tried and tested. Like I love this bad boy. So we're just going to add a little bit around here. And then I'll put a little bit on the nose as well. Obviously I will take the highlighter side as well because it's meant to blend that highlighter. So let's just go ahead and do this again. I don't think this is good for doing the nose. It really tickles. Yeah, maybe it's not the best thing for the nose, but I mean it blended it out really nice. It looks like it usually does when I blend it out with a brush, but I feel like this took longer. Like with the brush I'm just like boom 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 and it's done really fast. So I feel like even though I'm like, oh it's quick, it's this, it's that and the other, and I'm just like, well why the hell is it taking me so long? Maybe because I'm not used to using it or something. But I mean that blended out really, really nice. I like how it done the cream contour. I love how my forehead looks. I'm not too sure about this part of my face. Maybe because my cheeks are just red because I'm like flustered, I'm just like hot. Because I've got a big ring light shining on me and I'm tired, that my cheeks are just really red at the minute. But I feel like my skin looks really dewy on this side for some reason as well. It could be, actually the foundation does do that. Yeah, I love how it's done that. Right, so anyway, onto the highlighter side. So we're going to take the highlight side, but obviously this one here. So this, I mean, this blends out like effortlessly. I literally pat it with my finger and it's like blended. It's absolutely amazing. So I feel like you can't go wrong with this. Oh, I'm tapping it with my finger already. So yeah, I've got a little bit of that on. So let's just see how that blends out as well. I love how that blended that highlighter out. just looks really soft. It actually looks better than when it's blended out with my finger. Looks really, really dewy, just so beautiful. I absolutely love the highlighter as it is, and this just looks really radiant. Oh, I'm actually really impressed with how I've done all of that. So I'm just going to whack on the rest of my face and I'll be back to give my overall thoughts. Have I got a cream blush actually? I think I have. I should have one somewhere. Aha! I do. So this is, I don't even know what this is. My cousin gave it to me and I just really think it's pretty. So I'm going to take a little bit of blush. Oh, okay. I need to shake this up first because it is just like for pure liquid. I thought I had an e.l.f. one somewhere. Maybe I threw it away. It's a bit old. So I applied a heavier amount than I probably would usually. So taking this thing again. Yep, really liked how that blended that out as well. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how it's blending out the cream contour and the blush and the highlight and all things like that. Foundation, I'm a bit, ugh, I don't really know at the minute. But I did say give my after all thoughts once I finish off my makeup, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now that the rest of my face is on, and I sprayed a bit of the Mario Badescu facial spray and a bit of Urban Decay All-Nighter, I feel like I look really flawless. Like, my skin looks really, really good. And obviously, it was just the redness that was pissing me off. Like, why wouldn't it cover that? But I feel like now it just, my skin looks really glowy and yeah, I'm just like really impressed. Obviously, I really do enjoy the foundation, but it's one of those foundations that I like, but I don't love. So if it was like the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation, then the combination would probably be like really, really good because I absolutely love that foundation to the gods. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I love how it blended the cream contour and the blush and the highlight. Foundation, I think I am going to have to play with a little bit more. Maybe have less red cheeks when I do so. But I'm really, really impressed with it actually. I do want to play with it more because I don't want to be like, yeah, it's brilliant. And with my first reaction to trying it was like, oh no, I don't like it at the starting point. I feel like this foundation's just warmed to my skin a little bit more and it just, yeah, I just look really sort of flawless if I'm honest. Yeah, I wouldn't personally go out and say, yeah, buy the Clarisonic just for the foundation brush head because they're so expensive, it's just ridiculous. But if you're like, if you already have one and you use the brush heads with it, go ahead, go nuts, buy the foundation brush head. It's absolutely amazing. See, I'm already like just gloating. I'm like, I've got to try it more, I've got to try it more. And I'm like, it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I will try it out more. So in future videos, you'll see me using it and stuff. So we'll get a grip on it. But I feel like it did take longer to blend things as well. Like I feel like with the beauty blender and brushes, I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm working it, so I can get a better and easier application, and it's faster and things like that. So obviously I need a bit of practice with it. But yeah, I'm looking in the mirror because I'm just looking at my skin, like I'm not looking at the camera because I need to like put this way because it does look really, really nice. So I'm not going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it like a thumbs in the middle for now, just because I want to see how it performs with other stuff. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. By the way, I know my eyelashes are wonky. I need to cut them. I did not cut it and it's hanging over the edge. So if you're like, her eyelashes are bad, well, I know. It says to avoid Oreo. To avoid Oreo? I'm thinking of the Foreo, that's why. Avoid